I'm Cynthia Momjian, and today we are honored to have Alexander Dinelaris and Ara Debanjan from the drama Red Dog Howls. This play recently has brought much attention to the Armenian genocide cause. And gentlemen, if you would please give us, welcome to our studio, and if you would please give us a brief background of yourselves, starting from Alex.
Sure. I'm a playwright and a screenwriter. I have plays. I'm from New York, located in New York. I have a few plays that I've done there, as well as one that's headed to Broadway in the spring called Still Life. Red Dog Howls is my most recent play, and we decided to come out to Los Angeles to work on it before going back to New York and a Broadway run.
Sounds great. And you, Ara?
Oh, I'm the musician in the play. My project has been the Element Band the last few years. I've done a couple of plays with the Actors Gang for Love's Labour's Lost and Gulliver's Travels, and that led me to this play.
Sounds great as well. And my first question will be directed to you, Alex. Just a very general question. What was your source of inspiration to write this play?
I was raised by my Armenian grandmother, Baratui Afratian, which is the name of the lead character, the grandmother in the play as well. She raised me. I didn't have my parents. She raised me until I was about 7 or 8 years old. And she was obviously a big influence in my life, almost like my mother raising me as a child. She passed away some time later, and when I lost my father sometime afterwards, I felt like my connection to the Armenian roots had gone away because we didn't have a big family. And so I wanted to do something and write something that would always keep a connection between my grandmother, who I loved more than anything, and myself.
Sounds amazing. Wow. And for you, Ara, what was your inspiration to create the music for this play?
Similar to Alex and Michael Teretsyan, the director, I guess we all share similar stories. My grandparents are genocide survivors. The inspiration was within. The minute I read the story, I hadn't seen the actors, or I hadn't obviously seen anybody do this in front of me, but I basically wrote the music by reading the play.
Wow. That's so.
Reading the play, I had my grandparents in front of me, and all the hardships that they went through. So from that perspective, it was easy. It just came out.
I mean, that's true. When you say other people besides Armenians are watching it, they obviously come with a very brief background of what the Armenian genocide is and what being Armenian is, and for them to feel the emotions they went through the music, I'm sure is something very life-changing and inspirational for them. I mean, music has besides the play, music has a big part in what the viewers are going to think of the play. So I'm sure you accomplished that as well.
I hope that I have.
You have. You have.
Thank you.
And for you, Alex, since this play is getting a lot of recognition now, did you designate the play for a more prestigious stage such as Broadway or something even maybe bigger than that?
Yeah, the intent right now was when you have a new play, and this is the first time this play has been performed in front of an audience, the world premiere here, and when we decided, because usually for plays going to Broadway, you'll go to Boston or Chicago. There's certain cities that are made for that. LA is not one of those cities. It's very much a television and film town. But knowing this play and having a piece of my grandmother in me, I said to my producer and partner in all things business, Leo, I said, we should go to LA. And he told me I was crazy because the audiences don't come out. Sorry, Leo. But I said, if we're going to give it out first, the most genuine place, the most authentic place to have its blessing, to have it christened, is in the Armenian community. So we came here. And what we do here now, even now, we've been changing and fixing since we opened, you know, paring it down, working with the actors, changing this and that. So when we bring it back, we can have it in great shape to open up. So this is a work in progress even for us as we go.
And I wish you so much success with that.
Thank
I'm
you.
sure you'll accomplish so much more with this play, and I hope people get the message, which comes to my next question.
Yeah.
What is the main message you want to send out with this play that you have?
I'll answer that in a story. We were at a show sometime early last week, And there was a father had brought his son, who might have been 8 or 9 years old, which scares me to death because this is not a play for 8 or 9-year-old children. It's just not. But obviously this father, it's very mature and very tough, you can imagine. This father happened to bring his son. Again, I don't encourage that. But they were there. And when the play was over, there was 2 older women, non-Armenian. The man was Armenian, his son was Armenian. And they went, and I was in the lobby because I always listen to everybody afterwards to see, you know, how people feel. And at the end of this play, everybody is, woof, you know, they laugh the whole play, and then at the end they're sobbing, and it's wonderful. But the old lady went to the man and her son and said, you know, that's amazing that you brought him here. He was a doctor, the man. And she said, your boy, you're Armenian. They said, yes, you're Armenian. And then she tried to talk about the play and say what she learned, but she couldn't talk. So she just started to cry, and then she just embraced the man and embraced the child. They had never met. Nothing happened. I was standing across the lobby, and I watched, and I thought, you want to ask me what my message is, what this play should be about? A non-Armenian woman who'd never met these 2 people in their entire life, couldn't use words. All she did was embrace them. If we want people to understand the legacy of the Armenian genocide and Armenian culture in general, for me, that's the best moment. You can give me a good review, a bad review, or anything else, but watching that one moment, that's what I hope, because it's just a play about people that you can love. And again, you have to reiterate, even though it's a serious drama, the laughter happens throughout the play. They laugh the entire, they dance, they eat, there's Armenian food. So it's all very much a family play that, of course, ends up coming back to a sad legacy. But hopefully it's about hope, and that moment with the lady and the man and his son, that to me is what I hope at the best of times. That's what the play should be.
So amazing how diversity, you're saying it's bringing everyone together, and especially something over our story and our history.
Yeah.
That's amazing to see. And what about with what message did you want to send to the viewers with your music?
Well, generally speaking, aside from the music, what Alex says, obviously, I reiterate and I second. The music is just one small part of the play. This man has written an amazing story. It is something that every Armenian needs to support. Every one of us needs to go to this play and support this play. I cannot stress this enough. If we want to get our message out, this is a place to start. This is a place to support. This is a place where we can show that Armenians are behind this.
Definitely. I completely agree with that. And I want to encourage all of our viewers to go out and watch Red Dog Howls, which will be airing Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday of this week at 8 p.m. at the El Portal Theater in North Hollywood, which is located on 5269 Lankershim Boulevard. And for more information, please go to www.reddoghowls.com. And for tickets, please contact 818-508-4200. And for you gentlemen, from all of us here at lradou, thank you for coming here today to tell us about your play. And like I said, I want to reiterate this. I hope every one of the viewers that's watching this interview right now will go out and see this amazing piece of art. And we wish you all the success and luck for the future. And thank you again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.